Fantasy Heroes, June 26, 2023. A group of heroes were nearing the location of a villainous leader and pet dragon. Suddenly, the group entered the treasure chamber of the villain. Treasures were scattered around the large chamber. A puffy gray smoke appeared, and the villain, with a pet dragon, stood defending the treasure. The dragon was a mature, white ice dragon. The plan was simple: to destroy the villain, slay the dragon, and gather the treasure. Without haste, the rogue turned invisible, and she plotted to destroy the villain's defensive artifacts. The dragon was ready for the heroes and knew to blow ice frost at them. The paladin instinctively raised his shield, which protected the heroes. Knowing the villain was protected, the wizard countered the villain's protection with his magic. With the villain's defenses removed, the fighter threw his enchanted javelin at the dragon. Landing squarely, the dragon dropped to the ground, surrounded by glowing green prison. Before the villain could react, the two female rangers shot arrows which critically injured the villain. The cleric cast more protection spells with his amulets. The paladin walked close to the dragon's long neck and slew with his dragon-slaying sword. The fighter drew his last enchanted javelin at the dragon, further increasing the glowing green prison. The two female rangers held the villain at sword point, and the wizard threw some magical ashes at the villain. The magical ash would transport the shocked villain to a nearby institution for judgment. The cleric blessed the paladins with some prayers. The paladin's blade glowed white and then chopped off the dragon's head. Again, the wizard threw some different magical ash at the dragon's head, and the white dragon's head disappeared to a location to verify the death of the corrupt white dragon. The wizard indicated a fire spell that would send the dragon's body to a peaceful grave. The wizard was hoping to use such a fire spell during the fight. As the area cleared, the female rogue reappeared. The cleric, paladin, and wizard thanked the rogue fighter and rangers. Together they let out a victorious cheer. The wizard's ring blinked, and he confirmed the villain was put into prison, and the dragon's bounty was ready. Together, the heroes gathered as the treasures they would store in their. Together, the heroes gathered, and all the treasures they could store in their never empty sacks. So they gathered all the treasures in their never empty sacks. The heroes gathered and left the area. The wizard's paladin cleric cleansed the chamber to avoid a return of evil. The group split up and went home to admire their treasures. Enough wealth was shared to ensure family generations could live in wealth. The sun set that night in the Green County. The next day, the group reassembled and to gather the villain reward and dragon bounty. Thank you.